What's up, foam fam? In this new series, we will review blasters that are 2 or more years old, discuss why they're still relevant, and go over the intricacies that brought them into this playlist. Today we are reviewing the Nerf Fortnite IR. You probably never heard of this blaster, and if you did, you probably never saw one at your local store. The 2021 supply chain crisis took no prisoners, and this blaster seems to have come and gone faster than the pandemic itself. If you were one of the few people that were able to buy one, you probably saw it on the shelf next to this guy, the Fortnite DG, which did not suffer as bad a fate as the IR and was much more abundant. The Fortnite IR is a very special blaster for a ton of reasons, and we will cover them all. But first, roll that intro. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get into the unboxing, shall we? Alright guys, so in the package you have your core blaster, you have the blaster stock, you have this barrel attachment, you have this 6-round mag, and you actually get 12 darts, which is double the capacity of what the blaster holds. Finally, you get your instruction manual. The stock is pretty short, pretty non-functional as far as the stock goes, but because of the length of the blaster in general, you won't have much of a problem holding it conventionally. The blaster itself actually is pretty impressive for a Fortnite blaster. The grip is incredibly ergonomic and comfortable. I have L to XL hands and I have no problems getting all my fingers on it. The rev trigger is comfortable. There's a really good, nice clicky feedback from the rev trigger. Normally it's just kind of like a squishy, bottomless feeling. Here you get a nice, reassuring click. Aside from the asymmetrical curve that you have here, the blaster actually offers some tactics that you won't see on regular Fortnite blasters. You have this long rail here, allowing you to put any kind of optics of your choice. You have your jam door here, which slides open. Plenty of real estate, just as you've seen on many other blasters. Engraved Hasbro branding here with the 2020 year of manufacture. Standard stock attachment point for most of Nerf's popular stock attachments. And then you have your end strike lug here, which allows you to use many popular barrel attachments. And finally, you have your proprietary magazine, clicks in with a nice confident click. It has this bottom plate right here, which is proprietary to this blaster. However, you could use any standard Nerf magazine with this blaster. The magazine release, if you have fired the Elite Turbine or the Phoenix, you might be cringing right away. However, this is not Elite 2.0 technology. This technology precedes it in a good way. It takes very minimal effort. You can literally just with the tip of your fingernail push on this and the magazine will slide out very nicely. Now this is something that we wish that Nerf continued to do throughout the production of their blasters post 2020. What happened, Hasbro? Finally, getting to the barrel attachment, it attaches just like any standard Nerf end strike barrel attachment. Now this is actually a really solid attachment. There's no play in this attachment. Finishing the assembly, we're going to just go ahead and put our stock on. We're going to go ahead and put some batteries in this thing. As with most of your Nerf motorized blasters, you have your battery compartment here, which you can open with any standard Phillips driver. Install your 4 AA batteries and you can get right to blasting. Alright guys, now what do you say we get this thing to the mini range? We're going to do a grouping test and put a few rounds to the crony to see what kind of speeds we're getting out of it. Let's get it. Alright guys, we have loaded our magazine with 6 of the included elite darts. We are going to first try a session of grouping with this attachment on. The next session will be with the attachment off, and then we're going to do the same thing with the chronograph. Alright guys, let's try some waffle darts real quick. As you can see, the machine definitely groups better without the barrel extension and with the Adventure Force Dart Zone green variety of waffle head darts. Now we're going to head to the crony and see what this baby does with both barrel and non-barrel and with both kinds of darts. Let's get to it. Alright, now we're going to try the waffle head darts with the barrel attachment. Alright guys, now we're going to try both the Elite and the waffle head darts without the barrel attachment. Let's get to it. The Fortnite IR is proof that Hasbro can make an exceptional blaster if they want to. Even with a 6-volt power system and a video game franchise tie-in, the IR manages to deliver on performance and ergonomics in a way that few blasters of its category have been able to. Sadly, this blaster was released in a time when the world was impacted with a pandemic that sent the supply chain into a whirlwind of chaos, and many of us didn't even get to see it on the shelf. If we did, it was a few here and there, but the blaster was generally not that well distributed for the most part. I literally have never seen this blaster in a retail store, and certainly have never seen it in any thrift runs. In conclusion, I hope we can see more of these blaster gems in the future. There may be a lot of lookalikes, but there is only one IR. I hope you enjoyed this review, and please consider subscribing if you'd like. I cover reviews, thrifting, research, testing, and some modding here and there. Till next time, stay blasting, foam fam.